have we done? And it's been amazing to just see the show go from, you know, a small room the first season or so to bigger room, more cosplay, more enthusiasm. You know, the world on the show just grew and grew exponentially. And now this. It's really been gratifying for everybody involved. And we thank you guys. Couldn't do it without the fans who are really invested in Adventure Time. And it makes it really fun for us to make these shows. And I'm going to bring up the people who are instrumental in bringing you your beloved Adventure Time series. And I guess I'll bring them up in this order. First of all, he is the head of story and man, just keeps the Adventure Time thing on the rails. Kent Osborne. Co-executive producer, what is that? We'll find out. Adam Muto. We have watched him grow and change over the years, and we've listened to his voice grow and change over the years too, which has been really interesting. Voice of Finn, Jeremy Shada.
What's up, everybody? There we go. Oh.
Everyone's favorite shape-shifting canine and the best buddy a boy could ever have. Voice of Jake, John DiMaggio. Give it up for Jakey.
Hello, white people.
And I gotta say it, she is a lot older than she looks. At least her character is. Voice of Marceline, Olivia Olsen. I believe making her first Adventure Time panel appearance, and she's a little nervous, so please be nice to her. She is awesome. Jessica DeChico, voice of Flame Princess. Jessica DeChico. And one of the weirdest characters on a show filled with weird characters, voice of Lemon Grab, Justin Roiland.
And Nepter, apparently. Give it up for Nepter!
This is a big panel.
It is.
Wow! Once we get through the introductions, we gotta really, we gotta get rolling, or we'll run out of time. This is really great. Welcome, all you guys. I guess we'll move on down. Kent, when did you come aboard Adventure Time?
It was, we weren't on the air yet. It was middle of first season for the boarding process.
And now you're the workhorse these days, man. I mean,
One of them, yeah.
One of them, yeah.
I slowly rose through the ranks. And now I don't know why I'm in the first chair. It's ridiculous.
First chair. You make yourself sound like a tuba player, like the symphony. Adam, co-executive producer, like I said before, for people who aren't, you know, showbiz mavens, like, what is that? You know,
What do you do? I don't even know.
what the hell do you do all day?
I'm the fake Penn on the show. So everything Penn used to do, that's basically what I do now.
He gets all the credit.
He's very modest.
Yes.
He does.
Yeah, and he's very modest.
Yeah. He's the first one there. He's the last one to leave. He's constantly working. He never goes on YouTube.
I am a horse.
He's a horse.
I am a horse.
I am a horse.
And man, we are in season 6 now, correct?
Yeah.
We're in the midst of season
Mid-season
6. And?
Oh, and we just got picked up for season 7.
I think, by the way, it has never happened for any Cartoon Network show.
I think that is a first for
Is that
Cartoon
true?
Network series.
Is that true?
We did it! First one to cross that Rubicon. You guys did it. And Jeremy, I gotta ask you, man, I've been watching season 6. What's the deal with the arm, bro?
Well, he lost it and then he got it back. You know, it happens. You know, when you lose an arm in real life, it just regenerates eventually.
I don't know that I've ever seen a cartoon series where the lead character becomes an amputee for a bunch of episodes.
Yeah, not even permanently. It'd be like one thing if it was like, oh, he lost his arm and it's gonna be like that from now on. But no, then he got it back.
He got his groove back and his arm back.
And you're in good company. Luke Skywalker, Jamie Lannister.
Oh, for sure.
Those
are my homies.
Yeah, and Finn.
That's great.
Part of an elite group.
You should go on tour.
That's the kind of stuff that happens on Adventure Time with these characters that really makes it unlike any other series that I've ever worked on, where these characters that kind of start out as comedic characters in the beginning suddenly take these very serious story arcs with the Ice King and Betty and that stuff, and stuff that Finn has been going through some rough stuff. And also Jake isn't the totally carefree character that we've been led to believe, John.
He's a little bit of a naughty boy in that he's not that good a dad, and that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard pill to swallow, really. But it's really funny how he's just kind of really not a good dad at all.
He's got 5 kids.
Yeah, he
with
does.
Lady Rainicorn.
And they're all just like, oh, Dad.
Coming from a family of 5 kids, I can totally identify. But Jake is a little bit like Peter Pan syndrome, right? Like he doesn't pay attention to his parenting job as close as he could, you know.
Well, I think he's got a case of ADD, really. I mean, he can't concentrate on one thing at one time unless it's making bacon pancakes. I think really is the only thing that he's good at being.
Can you actually name all 5 of your kids?
Oh man, why you gotta?
There are some interesting guest voices that have voiced your children, right?
That's true. Kristen Shaw is Jake Jr., which is kind of cool. She's really funny. She's really funny.
Who else?
Oh, and Dan Mintz. STV.
I mean,
Yeah, you can say the other one.
It's also hazy. Olivia, big doings with Marceline this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you talk about it?
I don't know, can we, Ken?
Season 6.
Oh, wait, we can, I think, hint at it?
Where are we?
Yeah, I mean, we have some pretty crazy storylines going on, you and me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see Ice King maybe, remember me?
My memory is coming back in fragments, but I reach for it and then it's gone. It's like, that's what's, it's so fun. Like I noticed, we were talking about this earlier in the morning on the van here, that like Ice King, like Finn and Jake can't beat him up anymore because he's become too sympathetic of a character. Like they can't just kick him in the boing loings anymore like they used to.
Yeah.
Because it's like kicking an old guy with dementia in the boing loings.
It's not your fault. It's the crown.
It's not, the crown is doing it to me, baby. Come on. Hate the sin, not the sinner, sugar. Come on. Don't be a hater. Flame Princess Jessica Chico, what's happening? See, these people are really nice. Don't be frightened of them.
You guys are so nice.
They are. She's never been on an Adventure Time panel before, so she said, oh, I don't know, I'm nervous. I said, nicest people in the world, and they love the show that you work on, so, just bathe in the afterglow of the love. And how's it going? How's that working out for you?
It's good so far.
Cool.
Thanks, Tom.
Well, how do you what do you like about Flame Princess as a character? Like, what it
Flame Princess is just a very strong, independent, princess. And I don't know, I feel like she's been through so much. Just from being trapped in a lantern for her entire life until she met Finn, and then, they were together, and then they broke up in heartbreak. I just feel like she's been through a lot, and now she's ruling a kingdom. So I just feel so proud to play such a strong, independent female character. It's pretty awesome.
I feel like all of our characters are strong, independent female women, which is why Finn is still single. Because none of them need him. He just
Girls mature faster. Even though you've been married like 12 times.
Yeah. You pointed that out to me this morning, I guess. I've been married to Slime Princess. I've been married to...
The worm.
I've been... What?
You didn't stay for
Serial
that
monogamist Finn.
food chain?
This guy.
I guess I've been married to a worm.
Jessica, do you think Flame Princess will go crawling back to Finn?
I have no idea. I'm not sure. Do you guys want them to get back together? Ken?
That was kind of
That's a little.
Maybe she should just
Okay,
I think that is a big no.
Only the last 18 rows wants to see it. Everybody else is like, you know, I'm not sure. I think Finn should.
Who do you guys want Finn to get together with? Flame Princess? Bubblegum? Marceline?
Muscle Princess.
Muscle Princess? Yeah!
Muscle Princess.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Gunther's not doing anything this Saturday night.
Wank.
Justin Roiland, I had to wait a long time to ask you a question because you're way the hell down there.
That's really unacceptable, Tom. How are you? I'm good.
I'm doing great. Hey, Justin, besides being on Adventure Time, don't you have some other show that you co-created or something?
Yeah, Rick and Morty. Wow, thank you.
Talented guy, man. And it's funny, like Justin, I knew Justin when he was, how old were you? You're like a teenager, right?
Yeah, I was. Well, I think it was maybe 20.
Yeah, like late teens.
Going to Mr. Show tapings and passing out my comic book. And Tom was the nicest guy in the world and came up to me and said, "Hey, this is really good. Your comic," and it was horrible. I look at it now and I'm like, he was patronizing me, or I don't know what. I don't know, but
it was really great because Mr. Show with Bob and David was done, you know, live tapings, and not just Justin, but his whole family would come to the tapings, like the parents, his mom and dad, his little sister, who is now like this knockout, like adult female.
yeah,
like,
she's in porn. Just kidding. Huge laugh. Huge laugh. Multiple laughs.
But anyway, yeah, he handed me like this little mini comic, and I remembered it. I was like, oh my god! Now he's on Adventure Time, and he created this Rick and Morty show that's blowing people's minds. It's pretty amazing. So I was really nice to you.
You were.
David
You
Cross
were
was a dick.
very nice.
David Cross was a dick.
Everybody, no, everyone was very nice to me. In sort of a, you were nice to me in a, like, you were like gonna hug me. Everyone else was nice in a sort of, I'm being nice to you. I'm being nice to you.
My wife Jill was
But
probably
you
nice
like
to you.
were like, I'm being nice to you. And I never forgot it. Oh,
My wife Jill was nice to you, right?
What's that?
My wife Jill was probably nice to you.
She was great.
Okay.
She was awesome. Yes.
Well, it's cool to see you here. Like, what? Who is Lemon Grab? That is just one of the weirdest characters I've ever. Can you describe
I love
his
Lemon
personality?
Crab. Lemon Crab is a very, just, I don't know, like he's just so complex. He's got a lot going on in his mind, and then he's created a kingdom that he controls, and I don't know. He's just a messed up guy. He's psychologically, in a respectful way, he's psychologically damaged. You know what I mean? Like he's just crazy. He's a little represents that. You know.
I just heard some little kid in the back go, "Do the voice."
Yeah, let's hear a little Lemon Grab. You're right.
You didn't. Do it.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, he did. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me clear my throat. That's very
That
early.
sounds like it
It's
hurts.
very early for me. I wake up at like 5 o'clock, usually p.m. This castle is in unacceptable condition. See, now I'm not going to be able to do Morty on my panel later. It's very sad.
Thank you, Lemon Grab.
I love being able to go insane and scream and go nuts and do this character. And from the inception of the character, Penn has let me kind of just. I came into the record and it was like, what voice are you gonna do? He had no idea what I was gonna do, and I was like, how about this? And he's like, perfect. Let's go. Let's go. I was like, all right. And that's true. That's a true story. True story. Anyways, yeah.
Cool, man. Sorry, I was figuring out what we were gonna do next. What was that?
We're just winging this panel, by the way.
What was that first thing you said? What was that first thing you said again? No.
I love Patrick. Happy birthday, Patrick. Happy B-Day. Happy B-Day, Patrick. Happy birthday. Do you guys know that? Casino777 on YouTube? Nobody? All right. Go ahead. I just bought Tom some time to...
Is there anybody named Patrick in the audience? And it's their birthday today.
There's one.
I know a guy named Patrick, but he's at a different network. I don't think he'd be in here.
Hey, how about looking at some clips? This is all unseen, upcoming stuff.
Yes.
Out of the season.
I feel almost as confused after watching that as I did in the first season of the show.
I know.
That was amazing. I was riveted by that.
Dinosaurs.
Backdoor pilot.
And that character is played
That's
by...
a trip, man. We got one more cup. Are we gonna do the game? The game one? Of course. This is something that I guess this isn't a world that any of us really traffic in, but we have a clip. Of course, Pendleton Ward is a huge game guy, we are going to show a brief clip from an upcoming game called Adventure Time Battle Party, available for free on BattleParty.com. Make a note of that. BattleParty.com. Team-based competitive online action game featuring Adventure Time heroes, villains, and everything in between. Players can earn outfits and wield an array of Adventure Time weapons, magic icons, and other iconic items.
Wow. Some legal right there.
Member FDIC. All right. Hey, how about a little musical interlude before we start the Q&A, huh? Ooh. All right. I don't know if you guys knew I was going to do this. Olivia, Marceline,
Hey,
little musical interlude.
that
Finn?
depends if I can get maybe Jeremy on the beatbox for me.
Ooh, I think
right.
maybe you can get me on a beatbox. all right, ready?
Here we go.
Bismarck.
Daddy, why did you eat my fries? I bought them and they were mine. But you ate them, yeah, you ate my fries. And I cried, but you didn't see me cry. Daddy, do you even love me? More if you show it, cause I didn't know it. What kind of daddy eats his daughter's fries and doesn't even look her in the eyes? Cause daddy, there were tears there. If you saw them, would you even care?
See, ever since these beatboxing came in, I can't play my drums anymore like I used to. There's not the demand for a real percussionist of the Ice Kings level. Thanks for that, guys. Let's hear it for him. Olivia Olsen, Jeremy Shana. It's Q&A time, all right?
Let's start.
You guys must have
So
questions.
line up in an orderly fashion, even though we know you're all going to run over.
Really, don't walk, don't run.
Don't mess with finishing.
Run and slip. Just kidding.
Run,
Totally joking. Don't slip.
run and be liable.
Hey, that's a Nightosphere Finn.
You all signed
That's awesome.
releases.
Yeah, people play mask, yo.
I see if you don't want to.
That's cool. So, yeah, first question. Make sure to speak loudly and clearly into the microphone. Oh, my.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I was like, you sung that with auto-tune.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna start singing that happy birthday song that I was singing earlier.
He's verklempt.
I know, I need
Where is Ghost Princess?
Where or what?
No, where? You said where?
Room right now.
Where?
She ascended to the 50th Dead World. Happily.
It's pretty cut and dry,
Yeah.
So, Ghost Princess had an astral ascension?
Yes, she had some unfinished business and she took care of it and then was able to go to 50th Dead World.
And that's where she wants to be?
Yeah.
Okay, so everything's good with her. It's all good.
You could say she's here in this very room.
Oh my God.
For me, I have one curious question. If only Penn Ward was here.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Thanks, Dan.
The broken heart of a young fan. Betrayed by the creator of his favorite show.
He has been here in previous years, but yeah, this year he couldn't make it. Sorry, you'll have to make do with.
Well, Adam, what did you
lousy
call
consolation
yourself?
prize.
The pretend pen?
Yeah.
This is fake pen. You can ask fake pen a question.
What is your question?
My question is, how did you make a different animation of Glitch is a Glitch and Food Chain?
Oh, I can answer that.
Ooh, that's good.
That episode was directed by Masaki Yuasa, who's a Japanese director.
Anime.
And he's an anime director.
You all know who he is.
That was done completely out of house in June.
That's my.
Anyways. So that's how that happened.
That's what I think of when I think of anime.
Food Chain is one of the most remarkable episodes of an animated cartoon I've ever seen. It made me feel psychologically addled, just like watching it. It was like, wow, I'm in college again, man. And I never went to college.
Next question.
Next question?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So, quick question. Some of the things that Lady Rainicorn says in Korean, how do you get away with some of that stuff? Because she says some pretty ridiculous
Uh-oh, a guy who knows Korean.
Yeah. S&P doesn't know how to speak Korean.
No, we have to write it out. They have to know what she's saying.
Yeah, they write it in English, and Nikki Yang, who plays Lady Rainicorn, speaks English and Korean, so she actually translates it on the spot when she's doing the lines for Lady Rainicorn.
Because Nikki Yang is Korean.
But how do we know Nikki Yang isn't just saying horrible things?
We don't. She wouldn't do that.
I love Lady Yang.
She doesn't. There's not a twinkle in her eye that suggests that she would say filthy things in Korean on a national television level.
She's also an amazing artist, Nikki Yang.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Amazing animation artist, Nikki Yang, who does Rainicorn, and also the voice of BMO.
Bimo! Finn!
Yep.
What do you think of my butt?
It was in my butt, Finn.
That's the actual line. That's the actual line from the show. That's my only impression of BMO. Our only impression of BMO is
Finn, put it in my butt.
whatever.
And you guys are all hopped up on what Lady Rainicorn says.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. Nikki gets all the really dirty lines, I guess. The dirty lines. Hi.
Hi. My question is for everybody, I guess, or the cast. My question is, what was your favorite adventure that you've gone on in the show, and your favorite episode or story?
Dungeon crawl.
When Jake becomes a dad, that's my favorite one. Because the wolves show up and they get the book and he's, hey, I just read in this book that we can eat babies. We should go eat babies right now. I think that's just the funniest, stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I love that episode. And then they all grow up like that and they beat up on the wolves.
Favorite adventure, Jeremy?
Favorite adventure? I just saw, actually, we saw the episode of the one last night where Finn and Jake realize they have too much money, and so they go and start spending their money around the Wildberry Kingdom and turn into total jerks. And just pay people the money to do the stupidest things. That episode has a ton of really bad undertones. I love it. Jake breaks into the room and he's the couple's in their bed and he's like, I'm gonna pay you guys to do stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, this begs the question, is Adventure Time a children's show that grown-ups watch or a grown-up show that kids watch?
It is definitely a children's show. They have dirty minds, all of these people.
Yeah, I think it's an everybody. I think it's an everybody show myself.
Yeah, it's pure. It's so
From
pure, you
0
guys.
to a billion.
It's totally pure.
Favorite adventure, Olivia? slash Marceline?
Ooh, I'm digging this new Princess Day episode. I've been waiting for an LSP Marceline gang up, and they pull off some pretty bad things. So.
All right, like Thelma and Louise, Princess style. Jessica, what's your favorite adventure that Flame Princess has gone on in Ooh?
The dungeon crawl was pretty fun. Finn
Dungeon
did
crawl.
a splits. Love that one. And then I like the episode that's coming up soon.
Cool.
Like
Can I get Santori or Santori from you?
Forgot about that. Santori!
How about Justin? Does
My
Lemon Grab have
favorite
any?
adventure is the one where Lemon Hope is like, happy birthday, Patrick, happy birthday. All right. Seriously. My favorite episode is the Lemon Hope episode where he was sort of like finding his way and got sick in the desert. I really like Lemon Hope, that little character, that little lovable lump. He's an adorable little guy. I think that's my favorite one.
I know that I can't open a box of Lemonheads candy anymore without thinking of Lemon Grab. That's right. That just makes me happy.
That's true. There should be a licensing deal. Lemon candy people, are you guys here? Anybody?
Yeah. No? All the candy companies send representatives to the Adventure Time panel. By the way, Thursday, July 31st is the Princess Day air date. Princess Day Anu. LSP and Marceline team up. That is on the 31st. Next question?
Whatever happened to Gunter's baby?
Oh, he's still hanging out just underneath. There's like a secret compartment under Ice King's recliner, so I think he's still in there, actually.
Is that good or bad? He's still in there.
He's got all the
It's a magic cat. He's fine.
Okay.
He's got a mini bar.
A safe.
Yeah.
Cool. I know we got Facebook questions, but I tend to go with the live people that actually bothered to show up. Right? They stood in a line. They, forget these people that just. Can you phone something in on Facebook? I'm not sure. I just said they phoned it in on Facebook. That doesn't work. Bad analogy, Tom. Question?
Would you guys ever consider doing a live-action episode of Adventure Time?
Yeah, definitely. I think we pitched that like every season since third season. And if the show goes for infinite seasons, eventually we'll make it.
Having us all cosplay as our characters.
Yeah. I think we're having the audition right here, right now.
Yeah.
This is like the audition for the live action episode.
I don't know if I could wear that suit. I don't know. I'd give it a shot. I know I could fart a lot in it.
And that's the test of any good piece of wardrobe.
That's it.
Fart in it enough? Sure, it looks snappy, but can I fart in it?
I make my acting choices with farts.
He's got my number.
Anna Glad, you had a question?
I do. First off, John, feel better.
Hey, thanks.
Oh yeah, John's a little under the weather with a...
I have a pinched nerve in my back.
My question is about Betty. We know that she's there. Are we going to see her again? Ice Cube?
Oh.
Poor Betty.
Yeah,
I remember Betty. Betty and I had a good thing going once, but I blew it. I think, what can we say about Betty and Ice King? I'm not sure what I'm at liberty to say.
The end of that episode, I think, personally, implies that we're going to see her again.
I think so, too.
Yeah,
that one guy? Yeah!
Is it hopelessly naive to think that true love can conquer all? I think not. I think not. Yeah.
Yeah, you can clap for that.
Yeah. Forget it. I want to fall in love with somebody again before I'm off to see Scotchy the Gravedigger. I want to feel that one more time.
Whatever happened to Goliath and Stormo?
They are locked in eternal combat.
Is that really still there? Yeah.
Well,
that kid just went, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's eternal combat. How do you... They're stuck. Something would have to change. I think we actually pitched pitched an episode where, like, I think Finn tries to give Goliath a haircut, or Stormo a haircut, and then he accidentally cuts off his third eye. But we haven't made that one yet. So
I'm always amazed that you guys that run the shows, you know, Ken, and you just like, they kind of have this tally in their head of like where the various seasons are and which scripts are at which point in the pipeline. Like, I mean, just that you can keep all these timelines straight in your head, like just right there. Whatever happened to, they're locked in eternal combat. I don't even need to know the character name that you're going to ask about. I already know. I already know. Combat, eternal. Question?
Are you ever gonna show Jake's babies grown up?
Jake's baby's grown up. Will we see that?
I think we have, like,
we kind of did. Yeah, they grew up in the end of that episode.
But yeah, there's actually another episode with one of the pups coming up later this season. It's a TV-centric episode. So,
TV's the couch potato. I love him.
And the one that just aired.
Oh yeah. The episode that just aired, Ocarina, starred Kim Kil-won. Cool. Was voiced by Mark Evan Jackson.
Kim Kil-won.
Yeah.
Who kicks me and Jake out of the house. What a jerk.
Yeah, total.
Well, I gotta say, if we can see an episode where Jake is being born, probably seeing his kids grown up, isn't that big of a temporal stretch, I wouldn't think, right? Grist for the mill?
Get to it, folks. Get on it.
We'll kick that upstairs and see what the suits say. Question?
What's up, guys? I love the show. Adam, I love your comic future boyfriend.
Thank you. Adventure Time.
Adam gets some love. Oh, yeah.
I know. Way too modest.
So I think Adventure Time certainly seems to have a lot of freedom with the kind of episodes that you guys are making, especially the episode directed by David O'Reilly is probably my favorite TV moment of all time.
What episode is that?
The Glitch episode?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his animation's awesome. So I was wondering if you guys had plans for more guest animated or directed episodes.
Yes, more and more. That's like every season we're trying to do like a special guest directed episode. We can't announce any yet, but we're thinking about doing a stop-mo episode. Stop motion.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, those episodes have worked out really well. Like it's a, you know, the many remarkable things about this show, but the fact that the world is so big that it can support any number of graphic approaches and artistic approaches, you know, is just a testament to how multi-layered the world is, and also that, like, you know, like any character that walks through the frame for 3 seconds is worthy of exploring further in an episode. It's really rich. You guys do a great job with every single character on the show.
It's like Star Wars.
That's like Star Wars.
Like Star Wars.
Yeah, that right there is just like Star Wars.
Like Star Wars.
I'm telling you, word up, man.
And maybe that's why you were nominated for a 2014 Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Short Format Animated Program.
Have we won yet?
I know. Why don't they just give it to Adventure Time?
Seriously.
And the episode was for Be More, if you remember that episode. That was the winner received an Emmy nomination. Question?
This will be the last question.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Oh, y'all gotta
Don't
be all
screw it up,
mean about it.
Wait, love the D&D references, hope there'll be more, but what I really want to know is, are we learning the dark powers of Peppermint Butler and how you got them?
Well, actually, there's an episode coming up on August 7th called Nemesis that has a lot of Peppermint Butler in it. I don't know if you'll get the origin, but you will get some pretty dark Peppermint Butler stuff.
Freaking evil.
Well, it's funny, we have a Facebook question here that will we ever see a full background episode about Peppermint Butler? So
There we go.
people are thinking about Peppermint Butler, man.
That's the guy who asked the question. He heard.
Oh wait, yeah. He's like, he heard what I said about Facebook and he got in his car and came down here.
All right.
So, let's see. We are actually early, right? I mean, when do I gotta wrap this thing up? Like,
Why don't I play that birthday song for a second? Happy birthday, Patrick. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, if we have time, we can questions, or we get like the shameless plugging section of the thing where everybody like harks their Twitter and all that crap at the audience.
Hey, yeah, follow me on Twitter at need John DiMaggio. Everybody get their phones out. I want to see if we can.
Great.
Red level that.
You know what? John's been shamelessly plugging I Know That Voice for the past 2 years, which is a fantastic documentary, by the way. You should go check it out.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen? All right. It's a really cool documentary about voiceover artists, and it's really very cool.
It's really
guys
cool.
have a panel?
Very well done.
And we had a panel yesterday. It was great.
I thought this year, since I finally have something to shamelessly plug, I might as well freaking do that. So I'm going to do it. So this week, I just announced the band that I'm part of. We just dropped our first single music video. It is up. The band is called Make Out Monday. So if any of you guys can go check that out, it's going to be awesome. It's really cool. Go check it out. And we're having our first show at the House of Blues tomorrow night at 6. So come by.
There,
it's going to be really awesome.
square. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody else have any random non-Adventure Time related things they'd like to plug?
Who's that?
I do Rick and Morty panel in the same room at
1:45 or Rick and Morty. By the way, I played a creepy Jelly Bean Man on your show, and
Tom has played a lot of
people
the
are so
creepiest-
weirded out by that character. I love it. They're so weirded out by it. It makes people uncomfortable. And as a former Mr. Show cast member that knew you when you were much younger, I appreciate that.
And if you guys had any more questions, some of us will be doing a Boom Comics panel later tonight.
Yes.
So you guys should come check that out.
That's right. And we'll have a radio playing it between me and Olivia at the very least, so that'll be really fun. So come check that out.
Kent has a comic book series that he's writing for Boom called Banana Guard Academy.
Yeah. Come hear me say a lot as I moderate.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's my job. There's 2 issues of that out, or
one so far.
Yeah,
one of 6.
The first one looks great. 6-issue series from Boom, Banana Guard Academy. Go get it. And we are going to look right now. We have a clip we wanted to show. A game that's coming out in October. It's called Adventure Time: Secret of the Nameless Kingdom. And here it is. October.
I'm hoping for a lot of spot passes from all you folks. Abby, I don't know where she is, but hopefully she's getting them too. That looks amazing. Seriously.
It does?
Me and John literally just recorded the stuff for that, like.
Yep.
And the voice in the promo sounded oddly familiar.
Yeah.
Who was that?
It sounded a little Pendleton Wardish.
Yeah. It was hilarious.
I am so happy that we have time for some more questions. Let's go back to the fans. You guys asked better questions than anybody could.
Hi, BMO.
Hi. So I watch the show with my 2 little girls all the time, and they actually make me sing the Finn song to them as a lullaby about chopping off his dad's arm in retribution.
Oh yeah.
That's really messed up.
Yeah, it is.
Baby's building it, right?
But I was actually wondering.
Baby's building a tower into space where he's gonna find his dad. Oh yeah. His daddy's got an arm, and baby's gonna harm his dad by ripping off his arm or something. I don't know.
We'll get that together for 2015 Comic-Con. It'll be tight as a drum, guaranteed.
Wait, can I just say something really quick before the next thing?
I don't think so, Justin.
There's a cat agent sitting right there.
I know, I've been looking at it all the time.
Cat agent!
Wait, she didn't
Who's
finish.
that agent?
Sorry. She never got an
question?
answer. I apologize. There's a cat agent.
Just sitting there.
Ignore the cat agent.
Hello, cat agent. Thanks for pointing that out.
Let
is
the
your
girl
question?
ask her question.
Sorry.
Okay. So I was actually wondering about Food Chain. It was really trippy, but it was also pretty educational about the food chain. And my kids really liked the song with the flowers sing. That was very weird. But I was wondering if there were going to be more somewhat educational shows planned for later.
Probably not.
That's all you get.
I don't know. Do you want to learn things from Adventure Time?
Yeah!
Well, I guess Adventure Time maybe educates kids about isolation, loneliness,
It teaches them that
relationships that
everything
shatter,
can be one
Psychological disorders.
Depression, the end is nigh. What else?
amputation,
Mortality.
Violence.
partying. Lots of partying.
Laughter.
But to be fair, it also teaches kids about loyalty, adventure, friendship, embracing life, going for it, you know?
Hocus pocus.
Homies help homies.
Get the moderators up. Get the moderators up.
Cat agent. Creeping me out, cat agent over there.
Alright, what's your question?
That's not the answer she wanted.
Hi. So tomorrow's my birthday, and I was wondering if you'd ever consider bringing back Meow.
Wow. I think Justin has a song for you.
Yeah, I do. What's your name? What's your name?
Is your name Patrick?
It's Jillian.
Happy birthday, Jillian. Happy B-Day. All right, no, but seriously. Answer the poor girl's question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think eventually Meow will come back. That's like a character that we put in outlines and he just kind of gets ejected. Each time. No, that happens with a lot of characters because we want it to feel natural when they come back. So, yes, someday Meow, season 20.
Meemaw's coming back.
When you're a grandma, Meemaw will be back.
13 years from now, you'll say, hey, they said this would happen. Question.
So, Cinnabon and Flame Princess.
Alright, T.
I don't know about you, but I did not see that coming. Did you see it coming?
Jessica, do you want to clear this up?
I don't know. I can't. I'm not.
What draws you to him?
It was true love. Acid. He defied nature for me.
She's like 15 years old and he's like a 30-year-old.
And he's like a cinnamon bun.
It's not a romantic love.
I like how out of all that, that's what you said was weird about that relationship.
In some countries, that's legal. I just want to point that out. Germany.
Oh my God. No.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying the law sees it as...
It's called cinnamon bun love. Oh yeah. Get down with the get down. Can you dig it?
So there is no romance between Cinnamon Bun and Flame Princess, right?
Oh my God, I hope not.
I'm sure there is online if you look.
Everything's online if you look.
And y'all know what I'm talking about. That's why you laugh so hard.
Cinnamon Bun is the Jerry Lee Lewis of Who.
Okay, next question.
From deep down in Louisiana. Wow. It is weird when people will assume stuff that there's a backstory to stories that aren't like that's a love relationship. And I never got that. It was just like she was training him to be a knight in
Yeah, he was just like a loyal home dog.
Yeah. But hey, you can't, people are dirty.
People are going to connect dots where there aren't any to be connected.
Question.
Hey, so I'm a huge fan of the show, and this question is directed more towards Olivia. What's it like working with your actual dad? I know he voices Hunson Abadir on the set.
Yeah. I have a question. Are you selfieing while you ask this?
Really, dude? I'm actually videotaping this.
That makes a little more sense.
You'll have a couple of little
Hashtag selfie asking questions.
God, I look awesome when I ask questions. I'm so hot when I'm asking questions at a panel.
Question guy in the room.
Hello, you big, beautiful question asker. Me?
Oh, wait a minute. I should have trimmed those. Wait a minute.
Your dad's awesome. Martin Olson is awesome.
Yeah, it's my dad is. He's cool.
He's cool.
You can't get over that. Awesome. It's really fun. It's a weird thing. You never think you're gonna actually play a father-daughter on television, but it was fun to battle to the death with him, and it wasn't so fun when he ate my fries. He really does eat my food in real life if I leave it around, which is kind of parallel. Another cool thing is that I've actually known Tom my whole life too, so that's a cool thing that Marceline knew him, and my dad is my dad.
And the cast went out and celebrated the first, the 7th season pickup, and you said to me, you said, did you ever think that you would be out with drinking in a bar with me? I was like, no, that's weird. I met her dad when I was 20 years old. There was a Chinese restaurant that did comedy night in Boston in 1982 called the Ding Ho, and her dad was the guy. The Ding Ho, swear to God. Rats in the kitchen.
I'm down to Ding Ho for comedy. Very funny.
It's true.
Your nails done.
Rats in the kitchen, the kids' owners roller skating, through the showroom while comedians were trying to do shows. But her dad was the piano player that would play the comedians on and off stage. Please welcome, he's doing it for the first time. He's 20 years old, Tom Kenny, and his dad would be, your dad was the play-on guy. So this is it's pretty.
It's really cool.
Insane.
My dad?
Yeah.
No, he's working
Martin
on,
Olson, he's a
working on
musician.
something. He's very busy working on a little surprise.
Your dad wrote the encyclopedia.
I was going to bring that around.
Yeah. He wrote the encyclopedia
Adventure Time
for the show.
Encyclopedia.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Go pick it up if you don't already have one.
New York Times bestseller.
Yeah, New York Times bestseller.
Give a round of applause for my dad.
Martin Olson, who does the voice of your dad on the show, and is your dad. You collaborated with him on the Adventure Time Encyclopedia too, which is a great book.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, didn't you do some stuff on the book?
Yeah, all of the handwritten notes that are in there, if you guys have read the book, it's my real handwriting, it's my real notes of what I thought was stupid that he wrote in the book, and he's like, that's genius, let's keep that. So it's like, you're correcting Hudson, but you're really correcting me, and it's just weird. I feel like I've come full circle with this whole voice actor thing, and now it's one whole big family. It's awesome.
Life is crazy. And speaking of full circle, we have come to the end of our time at Adventure Time panel here at Comic-Con.
Let's give it up for Full Circle.
Let's give it up for all panelists. Adventure Time Season 6 just picked up with Season 7. I just want to say in closing, if you want to see more of some of these crazy people, there's an Adventure Time signing at the Cartoon Network booth. That is booth number 3735 at 2 o'clock p.m. And the Cartoon Network screening tonight is at 9 p.m. in room 7AB. Oh, really? They have it here. Oh, never mind. Tomorrow's screening at 8:40 p.m. in room 7AB. Tomorrow is the new today. Anyway, check your local listings. I'm Tom Kenny. Thanks a lot, guys.